So I ended yesterday's video of knocking the big, well, not yesterday's video, the last video, of knocking the big oak tree down here. I'm gonna get it logged out, maybe get 3 logs out of that one, get it piled up, and then there's one more right here. I think they're gonna leave that one out. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the crepe myrtle because it's kind of right on top of the water line. I may just snatch it out of the ground anyway. There's a couple more things down through here I got to take out, but then I'm gonna get those 2 trees, or 3, and then hopefully I can start on the other hillside over there. I got the top processed out of that one. I'm gonna cut, probably get 2 good logs. It kind of split right there, but I get, yeah, I'll probably get 2 out of it. So let's get this cut up. I got the big tree cleaned up, a little bit of straightening up around the pile here. Getting ready to take this tree out. Try to lay it right beside the pile, that way I ain't got to do nothing but swing around and put it on there. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can lay her down right there. Let's see where she's gonna do. I think she's gonna go. yards, and I had to weed eat around like 7,000 of them, and I hate them. To me, they're ugly. They're just, I don't know. job and enjoyable, but I'm tired of eating dust. Sprout back. They might not wind up sprouting back anyway. I talked to her yesterday, and I think I'm gonna save this mulberry tree right here beside me. I thought that's what it was, and that's what she said it was. Gone. So I gotta get this small piddly stuff out of the way, and then I can lay down these bigger trees in front of me. I'm kind of getting a good ways away from the pile. I'm trying to set everything back that way so it's not I get so far away from the pile, it eats up a lot of time tracking back and forth. this metal stuff out the way, yeah. Scoop these up without crushing them. Oh yeah. Set these right here. Snatch this old boy out the ground. Straight line here, and whatever I can reach, whatever's in front of me, I'm just going to push out of the way. Set everything to the side. Sycamore don't look too healthy. there standing. And get on the ground and you're like, oh, that ain't nothing. It's aggravating when they're just a little too big to break up with the excavator. This one out of the way and get that one more on the ground, and I'll saw them up. Alright, let me get this big tree cut around and then I'll knock her down. Maybe you can see on camera, but you see the way that tree at the bottom of it swells out and then it gets really skinny and then it is more uniform. I'm going to say probably about to right here. That log is going to have a hole in it, rotten. So I'll show y'all what to kind of watch for whenever you're bucking your logs, or what to kind of do on these type logs before you start measuring it out. Because I've been bit several times, not paying attention, and then basically ruin half the tree. So she's about ready to knock down. I'm gonna lay the top of it. I'm gonna try to shoot for the brush pile down there. Okay, so let me. I should be able to cut it right there. Well, let me get the dirt off of it. I won't dull the piss out of my blade. Already sharpened my blade 3 times on this job. Just because there's some damn much dirt that gets on this log in. Alright, that's good now. Let me go get my chainsaw and then I'll show you what I'm talking about, or what to be careful for and watch for when you're bucking your logs. So something to watch for on these logs or these trees like this that kind of swell out at the butt is more than likely it's hollow in the center. So if I cut right there and I don't see the hole when I measure my log and I cut, well, ever how deep that hole is that runs in there, you probably just ruin the log and potentially, you know, ruining half the tree. So what I like to do on these logs is I will go ahead and make me a cut, try to get all the way through it, and then I'll get the stump out of the way. That way I can see the butt end of the log. So let's get that done real quick. Yeah, I made me a cut in there, and I'm gonna have to get the excavator and pick up on one end of it. That way I can finish cutting all the way through. But I can tell it's either really doty or has a hole, rotten. And I'll show you what that looks like. Let me get this stump out of the way. And I was right. So if it didn't have a hole in it, and what Doty means is that's real soft. Let me show you. The way you can check that is sometimes it'll look good. It won't have a hole, but if you can take something like a key or whatever and you can push in it like that, the sawmills, they won't take nothing like that. It's got to be hard, solid. Ask me how I know. So anyway, that's just and if a professional logger wants to chime in here on anything I miss, that's just something to look for. And I see if I would have made that cut and got, you know, a good way through it, and then I would have pulled my tape from here and measured, well, the first, you know, 2 or 3 feet of this ain't gonna be no count. So basically the rest of the log would be ruined. So what I'm gonna have to do is keep cutting until I get out of that, until I get back in the solid. So I'll probably come up to about right here and make my next cut, and we'll see what that looks like. Get out of the way. See, she's still right. Bad soft. Keep cutting. A lot of times it's black ants. Now that looks like a better cut, so let's check it real quick, make sure there ain't no soft spots in it. These fire ants crawling on it. Now that looks good. So now we're back down to solid. What I have to do is make sure we're still going to be big enough. So yeah, we're over 15 inches, so we can be up to 11. So I might get 1 log, maybe 2. Let me grab my saw and measure here. Which I set up on the chainsaw cam. So 9'3". I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. still 11 inches down here. I think I'm gonna be, yeah, we're still 14 inches, so I should be able to get one more. So, all right, that's how it's done. Or that's how I do it. This log's been a little aggravating. They're not usually like this, so anyway, let me get one more log. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm about to just go ham on this hillside. I'm just gonna start knocking stuff down, scooting it out of the way, and just keep on going. I want to get some stuff on the ground, and then tomorrow I'll just start by chainsawing it all up. I want to talk to them too about maybe starting another pile right here, because that one's going to get a little out of hand. So I'm gonna set up on a time lapse and go to work. hillside here, and y'all can see down through there I've made a mess, but I'm gonna keep on making a mess. I'm just gonna keep working my way down this hill. My battery's almost dead. I think my other one is completely dead, so I'll give you an update at the end of this day, see where we're at. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for the day, let the machine cool off a little bit. As you can see, I have made a mess. And I'd make it to the other side, back to the bottom of the hill. The old machine's dirty. I have to save this tree, so kind of go around it, and I just wanted to get stuff on the ground, make it look like I did something, and it does. It'll take me a couple hours just to get everything piled up, but I want to see if they want to do a burn pile in here. That will save a lot of time. But I still got about a quarter of it left, so we're getting there. It just, every little tree I'm having to, if it's a tree over this size, I'm having to dig around it, and just this ground is so freaking hard. But I'm hoping maybe, it seems like it's a little softer over in here, so maybe that'll be a little easier. But you can see that just the packed clay around these roots. So anyway, yeah, she's dirty. You can barely see see how dirty the decals are on it. She's dusty. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm hungry. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate you.